Rumors claiming that Benjamin Netanyahu was assassinated or had fled to Germany have been debunked by official statements and verified images showing him present in Israel. Rumors move faster than missiles in wartime, and this weekend, Benjamin Netanyahu became their favorite target. Online posts claimed Israel's prime minister had been assassinated in an Iranian strike, or that he had fled to Germany. Yet none of that has been backed by any official confirmation. What we do have is a trail of public statements, images, and reporting that points in the opposite direction. Netanyahu has been issuing updates, and Israel's government press office posted material showing him in a security meeting in Tel Aviv on March 1st. Benjamin Netanyahu is dead. Rumors collide with public proof of life. The Netanyahu is dead claim spread in the vacuum created by his limited public visibility during an acute security crisis. That kind of absence is normal in modern conflict, and it is exactly the gap disinformation loves to occupy. Credible Israeli outlets published Netanyahu's remarks from Tel Aviv and Beit Shemesh, where he acknowledged civilian losses from Iranian strikes. These are painful days. Yesterday here in Tel Aviv and now in Beit Shemesh, we lost dear people, he said, adding that his heart goes out to the families and wishing the wounded a speedy recovery. In another sign that he was operating from inside Israel, the government press office posted a still photo on X showing Netanyahu in a security meeting at the Kirya in Tel Aviv with the defense minister, the IDF chief of staff, and the director of the Mossad. That is not the sort of thing you can fake convincingly in real time without the state apparatus playing along, and there is no indication it did. None of this proves where Netanyahu slept that night, and it does not need to. It proves the central point that the assassination rumor is unverified and contradicted by contemporaneous official releases. Benjamin Netanyahu Germany flight claims and the Berlin plane twist. The second rumor had a more seductive hook because it leaned on something that looks like data. Social media users circulated flight tracking screenshots claiming Netanyahu's aircraft had gone to Germany, suggesting he had fled as Iran retaliated. Reuters reported that Israel flew its official government aircraft to Germany and parked it at Berlin's airport for safety, citing German government sources. That detail matters because it offers a straightforward explanation for why a plane might appear in Berlin without turning the prime minister into a passenger. In other words, yes, an Israeli government aircraft being in Berlin can be real. What does not follow is the leap that Netanyahu was aboard or that he had abandoned his post. Wartime governments move assets, protect aircraft, and obscure movements as a matter of routine, especially when missiles are flying and airports are under threat. The bigger lesson is how quickly the internet mistakes trackable for true. Flight tracking can show a route, not a manifest, and it cannot tell you whether a rumor account is interpreting anything honestly. Key details worth holding on to are simple. Netanyahu was issuing statements about strikes and casualties inside Israel. Official imagery placed him in Tel Aviv meetings on March 1, and the Berlin plane story has a plausible security explanation that does not require a runaway leader narrative.